Top 3 most memorable courses that I took when I was a student at Yale University a decade ago. Coming in at number 3 was Research Methods in Behavioral Psychology. In this class, we each got a rat for a semester, and we did various experiments with these rats to learn about things like operant conditioning and classical conditioning, in which a rat is trained to realize that every time they push a bar, they're given a piece of food, or every time they hear a sound, a piece of food has been dispensed. Now, part of what made this class so memorable, besides the fact that every day we'd have to go and feed our own rat and pet our rat and spend 5 minutes of quality time with our rat, was that also at the end of the semester, the rats who were not adopted, and very few rats were adopted, the rats who were not adopted got euthanized. So that was memorable in that it was slightly traumatic. Coming in at number 2 was intermediate acting, in which we all chose an animal to portray for the whole semester. And mine was the reticulated giraffe. Fun fact about giraffes, they actually make sounds that are too low for us normal humans to be able to hear. So it's not that they're silent. If I asked you what does a giraffe make as a sound, you probably wouldn't be able to answer that. It's actually just that we don't know because we don't hear them because it's below our auditory processing levels. Now, this one was a class that is memorable in that I spent a semester at Yale University pretending to be a giraffe, and also that actually it became very applicable in roles and pursuing roles down the line as an actor, as it influenced my methodology when it came to inhabiting a new character and thinking through all the various physiological aspects of that character. Coming in at number 1 was a class called Death. That was the entire name and the entire course. We basically spent the entire semester with this illustrious professor, Shelley Kagan, who would sit cross-legged on the desk at the front of the lecture hall and just start lecturing about different philosophies around death and different thought experiments regarding death. And the title itself would make it an extremely memorable class, but it was also one in which I really delved into philosophy and learned a lot about not only the way that cultures have philosophized about death, but also what my philosophies around death are. But that's for another TikTok. By the way, if you want to take this death class, you can do so for free. Just type in Google, open Yale Courses, and there are a bunch of courses from Yale that have just been filmed that you can just watch for free. So as you may have guessed, my double majors were in theater and psychology. And now I run a test prep business that uses sketch comedy to teach SAT, ACT, grammar, and math. So here we are.